world where scientific breakthroughs and health claims flood our news feeds daily, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and confused. But amidst the sea of information lies a crucial distinction between good science and bad science. Join us as we embark on a journey to unravel the complexities of scientific research, exploring why it matters and how it impacts our lives. From media misrepresentation to cherry-picked studies, we'll uncover the truth behind the headlines and empower you to navigate the world of science with clarity and confidence. We will see how internet is most contaminated medium for health-related information. 1 month. Media headlines blazon that research has confirmed that one food or another reduces your risk of cancer, diabetes, obesity, or some other nasty health condition. It may appear that there's a study to prove or disprove just about any assertion, but this illusion isn't the fault of science itself, but rather the widespread misunderstandings about the scientific process, media sensationalism, and sometimes even fraudulent research. Media misrepresents health-related information, and YouTubers are the worst. Attention spans are shorter than ever these days, and when news organizations have just a few hundred words or seconds to report on health matters, they can't afford to discuss the nuances of complicated scientific research. Correlation is confusing with causation. Quite a bit of health-related research is based on observational data, meaning that scientists observe groups of people going about their lives, collect various types of data, and then look for correlations between different variables. These warnings were based on research that showed that people who drank diet soda more often also tended to be more overweight, which may or may not be true. Well, in this case, that additional research has already been done, and scientists found that the correlation between obese people and drinking diet soda was, in fact, due to their efforts to lose weight. Unfortunately, the media makes this type of mistake all the time. Studies show that news outlets tend to report on observational research more than randomized controlled trials, which can establish correlation, and which you'll learn more about soon, as well as lower quality studies that should be taken with a grain of salt. For example, a popular UK website once ran the headline, "A glass of red wine is the equivalent to an hour at the gym," says new study, with a subheadline of, "New research reveals skipping the gym in favor of the pub is okay." If you actually read the scientific paper, though, you'll quickly realize that isn't what the study found. Instead, it found that a compound in grapes and red wine called resveratrol may increase exercise capacity, how well people or animals tolerate intense exercise, in rats who are already exercising. Another example of this is when the media reported on a study from the New England Journal of Medicine, with headlines claiming that drinking coffee could make you live longer. However, not only did the media make the mistake of confusing correlation and causation, they also failed to mention that the study only involved people who had already lived to at least 50 years of age, had no history of cancer, heart disease, or stroke, and didn't smoke. There are likely 3 reasons why this type of reporting continues unabated. Journalists often have little formal training in science, and thus are unable to ensure their stories are scientifically accurate. Sensationalism sells, so there's always an incentive for the media to spin scientific research in sensationalistic ways. It's very common to have dozens or even hundreds of published studies on any given topic, and in many cases, the results aren't all in agreement. This is why scientists consider the weight of the evidence available as opposed to the findings of a single study. Unfortunately, due mainly to ignorance, personal biases, and the media's love of controversy, research is often cherry-picked to make claims that go against the weight of the evidence. When you peruse these studies, though, you'll find glaring flaws in how they were carried out. And when you collect and analyze all of the available research on the matter, you'll find there is no practical difference in fat loss between low and high-carb diets, so long as calories and protein intake are matched. At the end, remember that understanding the nuances of scientific research is key to making informed decisions about your health and well-being. By distinguishing between good science and bad science, we can separate fact from fiction and navigate the ever-changing landscape of knowledge with discernment. Let's continue to question, explore, and seek wisdom as we journey toward a brighter, more enlightened future. Let us not influence by YouTubers wearing white coat. If you found this video interesting, please like and share the video and subscribe the channel.